Hi, I'm Kristen Osborne. I'm a Beachbody coach from Birmingham, Alabama, and I'm also a really busy attorney home on my really quick lunch break. And I'm going to put together a really easy Crockpot 21-day fix or 21-day fix extreme dinner. And I just wanted to show you how to do it really quickly if you're busy like I am. Okay, so here we go. What I've got for you today is actually Greek chicken and green beans. So I've started out, this is super easy, with frozen green beans. I use frozen French green beans like this. So just throw in, and it's really not a set amount. So as you can see, I just kind of layered the bottom. There's 2 of us in my family, but if you've got a ton more people, throw in more green beans. And if you are eating carbohydrates, you can also throw in some little red potatoes sliced. That would do well in this dish too. So you can really kind of make it what you need. I don't need any potatoes tonight, so we're just going with the green beans. What I'm adding in now is I have some really pretty heirloom tomatoes that I've just chopped in half. You can use any kind of tomatoes. This is what I had in my fridge. So there we go, dump them in. And you can also use onions in this. Onions would be very good, but my husband actually does not like onions. So I have chopped up, I had some banana peppers from the farmer's market, and I have put those in there, just a really quick chop. But this could be onions or bell peppers, really whatever you have. Again, this can be made for your family and their tastes. And after that, I'm just going to put in some seasonings here. First of all, we're going to do the garlic, which I've apparently forgotten to bring a spoon over here, so we're going to use a banana pepper, it's clean. And I'm going to put in a good, probably about a teaspoon of minced garlic. And then I'm going to put in some seasonings, and this is where you can make it your own. This is Greek green beans and Greek chicken, so I'm going to put in some salt-free Greek seasoning and a good bit of it, because the crock pot does tend to bland things down a little bit, so make sure you season things well. I also love this Italian seasoning because it has a little bit of kick to it. So I'm going to put some of that in there too, but yet again, you can make this how you want it. If you want to put some pepper in there or some lemon pepper, but I'm actually going to put some lemon juice in here. Now the recipe itself calls for the juice of 1 whole lemon, and if you have a fresh lemon in your fridge, great. I don't. So I'm going to give this a really good squeeze of lemon juice, just right there. And I use salt-free seasoning, but it's not because I don't use salt completely. I like using pink Himalayan salt because it has a lot of other good minerals that I've noticed I actually feel better if I have this. So it lets me control the amount of salt that I want as well as the quality. So I'm just going to give that a good little grind there. And one thing about Himalayan salt is I feel like a little goes a long way. Much more so than sea salt or especially regular salt. So after that, I don't even get a spoon dirty. Shake it up. You can see that's looking good, right? So, okay. Once I've got the vegetables in there, I'm taking my chicken, which I had boneless, skinless chicken breasts in the freezer. Or excuse me, these are chicken thighs. If you have breasts, great, use what you have. These are mostly frozen, partially defrosted, just so I can get them out of the package. And I am simply dumping them in there and now peeling off this annoying frozen thing. So there we go. That is my chicken right there. And I'm going to put a few more seasonings on this, but I have chicken all over myself, so 1 second. Make sure not to contaminate anything. So I'm going to put a little bit more seasoning on there because I like mine to have a lot of flavor. A little bit of Italian. We can put a little bit more Greek seasoning on there. And little bit more Himalayan sea salt. And I'm even going to do a little bit, squirt more lemon, because that lemon flavor on that Greek chicken is really, really good. And that's it, y'all. Seriously, you can see this again. This right here goes in the crock pot for either 6 to 8 hours on low or 3 to 4 hours on high, whatever you have time for. If you're like me, sometimes your schedule can be unpredictable, so I've actually bought a slow cooker that has a timer on it. If that's not in your budget right now, a really good friend of mine, Ashley Hutchins, had a fantastic idea. You can get a really cheap little aquarium timer for a few dollars and just use it to turn your crock pot on and off when you need to. So that's kind of a little hack there, but I love my timed crock pot because it lets me, as a very busy, unpredictable schedule, really time my food and have some good dinner ready for myself and my family when I need it. Hey folks, so my crock pot is plugged in and my dinner is cooking, and I'm about to go back to work. That took me all of 5 minutes, and I have one pot to clean up, and dinner is going to be ready when I get home, which is amazing, whether you're busy or not. So I didn't want to leave you without giving you the container counts for this, because the 21-day fix and fix extreme are based off of the container eating system, not calorie counting, which is awesome. So I'm going to have a green container of the vegetables tonight. Actually, I think I have 2 because I do need to have some more vegetables today. And then I'm going to have one of those boneless, skinless chicken thighs, because it's about the right amount for my red protein container. If you have chicken breast, the breasts are probably going to be a little bit big, one whole breast, for a red protein serving. So you may need to cut that in half. Just kind of get it to about 4 to 6 ounces. That's what's going to fit into a red container. So there I am. I have a green container and a red container. If you need a yellow, which is the carbohydrates, you could always put this on top of some nice brown rice or whole grain pasta. That would be really good. Or some sweet potatoes or roasted potatoes. Remember, I mentioned that you could cut some up and put that in there as well. So that's how you can incorporate a yellow in it if you need one. There you go.